When James arrived at my house at 4 a.m. on Tuesday morning, we learned that we had both independently made the decision to stay up all night instead of waking up early, so we were both really sleepy. We tried to nap on the plane, but I've never been able to nap on planes. On our first leg of the journey, we flew to San Diego. Then we tried to take a nap in the airport for a while, which is also hard to do, especially because there was a small child who was terrorizing everyone by throwing juice everywhere. It was actually really funny. Finally, we got back on the plane and many hours later arrived at last in New Orleans. Then I met Genevieve and Jeremy, who were letting us stay at their house for the next week. They were both very nice. They made us dinner and then we immediately fell asleep. Day 2. In the morning, we took the St. Charles streetcar to the French Quarter. On the way, we saw some of the most amazing houses I have ever seen. We went to a coffee shop called Merchant, which I'm guessing is where all the hipsters hang out, and got croissant sandwiches and coffee that came in weirdly overly fancy glasses. We stopped by the French Quarter and saw some pretty cool statues of some old jazz legends and met 2 different homeless people who told us it was their birthday. Is that a thing? Is it always every homeless person's birthday? We weren't sure. Then we found a fantastic pizza place Genevieve had told us about called Dominica. Happy hour was only $7 and it was the best pizza ever. Then we went to American Bicycle Rentals to pick up our tandem bicycle. For the next 6 days, we traversed the city of New Orleans on 2 wheels. At first, it was very stressful, because James and this bike did not quite get along. We went to Lafayette Square and sat in the park singing bad songs to cheer ourselves up. It worked. Then we took the bike to Magazine Street and explored the little shops and horses, apparently. There, we met a lady who told us that if you don't have Jesus in your heart, there's something really wrong with you. Really wrong. It became kind of the catchphrase of our trip.
You know what? I say to him, there's something really wrong with you. Really wrong with you.
Then we headed back to Genevieve's house because it was getting dark and we weren't exactly sure how to get there. We rode on River Road Trail and passed some sketchy-looking construction signs. But we made it through okay, and we're happy to get to bed. Coming soon, Day 3.